Hey guys, welcome back to Chopping It Up with Janelle. Today we'll be baking some lemon bars and sipping on some blended coffee beverages. You got it, we're going coffee shop style today. We'll be chopping it up with Rachel Pace. She is on her way to open up her own coffee shop so she can positively impact her community east of the Anacostia River. How cool is that? She has pop-ups all around the city to let people know about her company, Penny Brew. I cannot wait to hear what she has to say. Let's get started. So my dad makes some of the best lemon bars I've ever had. So we'll be using his original recipe. And you only need a few ingredients: condensed milk, eggs, powdered sugar, flour, butter, and of course, lemon juice. I love me some good juice, if you can't tell. So we're gonna get this all mixed up and get this in the oven. But before that, we're gonna get our blended coffee drinks going. Of course, we'll be using Penny Brew coffee, almond milk, simple syrup, and ice. We're gonna throw that in a blender, blend it till smooth, and serve chill. That's some good coffee. If I drink this all on my own, I'll be up all night. So let's bring out our guest. Rachel moved to DC about 10 years ago, and that's when she knew she wanted to make a positive change in her community with her coffee. Partnering with local businesses and other coffee shops, she's getting closer to her goal of finding a permanent home for her baby, Penny Brew. Without further ado,
hi, Janelle.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
So good to see you again.
You as well.
So
Thank you for
happy
having
you're
me.
here. Of course, of course. So I made us some blended coffee drinks.
Great.
I'm sure you've had this coffee before.
But this looks
But
delicious.
It's very good and it's nice and cold. I made it with almond milk, so
Love
it's a nice
this.
little. All right, so we've got all of our ingredients here.
Okay.
I'll be making the filling and you make the crust.
Okay.
So you're gonna mix all these ingredients together while I do this part.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so the name Penny Brew.
Yeah.
You have to tell me where you got that from. Like, I tried to figure it out on my own and I just couldn't.
So it's so funny. I had a customer come into one of the pop-ups once before, and when she walked in, she was like, "I get it, Penny Brew, a brown girl that brews coffee." So
Not quite.
not exactly. It had a nice ring to it, but not exactly. The real meaning of it came about when I started thinking to myself, you know what? We do so many things individually great. You know, like you look at you with your cooking show, but it's like collectively when we come together and in a sense you have multiple pennies, you know, you're able to get there stronger and faster to your end goal.
Right.
And so that's my concept with Penny Brew, is that together we can do so many things and get there stronger and faster.
That is awesome. I love the name, especially since I know the meaning now.
Well,
So
thank you.
That's basically what you're doing right now, working with all the other companies and other
Right.
local businesses. So how did you do that? How did you go about and say, hey, can I sell my coffee in your coffee shop?
Well, it did have a strategy to it to a certain extent. I knew that I always wanted to open up my coffee shop east of the river.
Okay.
So I live in Ward 7, and there's such a huge void for just sit-down restaurants and coffee shops in particular. So yeah, I've had the chance of popping up in multiple locations, one of which was at Anacostia Art Center.
Okay.
That was my very first one. It went great, got a great response. And then from there, I was offered the opportunity to start popping up at a restaurant called Domku, which is over in Petworth. And they're no longer there, but it was a great experience. It just allowed me to be able to build my brand, get the name out there, and folks really started to expect to see me on a weekly basis. And I got feedback too. I mean, that's one of the things of being a business owner, is you have to be open to receiving that constructive criticism.
Right.
So it's been good.
That's awesome. So you did Domku, you've been all around the east of the river. What has been one of your favorite pop-ups so far?
My first pop-up that I did with Camille Burndale. So her and I started partnering with one another, and on our first pop-up, it really all came to, I guess, fruition, if you will, where we were able to work together, co-market. She was telling her folks, I was telling mine, and really just got a great turnout. And now it's to the point where folks come and not only do they expect really quality coffee from Penny Brew, but they expect great food from Camille as well.
When you do open your coffee shop, are you gonna have bars like lemon bars?
I would love to. I would love to. So we have to like coin this.
Okay, we can definitely do that. All right, so we're going to first put the crust in. We're not gonna grease the pan or anything.
Okay.
So you can throw the crust in there and just smash it down.
Okay.
Fill out the fill it out.
All right.
And it doesn't have to be super even. It's gonna bake, and we're gonna fill it in with the filling, so it'll be definitely fine.
I've never made this before, so I'm excited.
We grew up on coffee, so of
My
course
kind
they
of
had to,
household.
right? So of course they have to know how to make the pastries.
Yes, to go with
All
it.
right, the oven's ready. We're right on time.
Perfect. Am I spreading this right?
Yeah, I can help you out. We'll just keep getting that in there. So we're gonna bake this for about 25 minutes in the oven.
Okay.
All right, Rachel, be careful. This is a little hot, but you can just pour that right on top of the crust.
Okay.
And we're gonna put that back in the oven for about 25 minutes and then chill it and cool it for about 2 hours.
This looks so good.
I just really like that sizzle noise.
Right.
All right, let's get this back in the oven. All right, we're gonna keep it on the same temperature of 350 and put it in for another 25 minutes. Set the timer. And start. All right, it looks like our lemon bars are ready to be chilled.
Okay.
Let's pop them out the oven so we can get them in the fridge.
Okay.
Ooh, it's hot. All right,
Here we go.
Let's make some room. Get that in there. All right. Now we just have to wait for 2 hours.
Okay.
All right, time's up. Oh my goodness, this looks great. We're gonna cut this up, put some more powdered sugar on it because that can't be a problem. And then we're gonna enjoy them finally with our coffee.
Sounds good to me.
All right. All right, the last part's up to you. Sprinkle me, baby.
Powdered sugar, here we go.
Oh, look at you! Yes, get it all on there. I like that technique.
Well, you know,
Powder bay.
Salt Bae taught me.
Oh my goodness.
I
this just
cannot
looks
wait
even
to
better.
dig into these.
Right, me too.
Is that to your liking?
That looks
Is that good?
perfect.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna take these in our coffee and go chit chat a little more.
Okay.
All right? All right, cheers. We got a little bit of coffee left to finish up with our lemon bars.
Yes.
And they look so good.
They really do,
Thanks for
Janell.
all your help.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. These are good.
Janell, these are so good.
No, they're really good. And they're not too sweet.
Perfect.
We did a good job today.
Yes.
So, maybe you've been an entrepreneur for a while now. So I know it's had to affect your personal life. How would you say it's helped you grow as an individual?
I would say prior to being an owner of a small business, that I steered away from long-term projects. Whereas now I'm just like knee deep in it and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stick this out for the long haul. And it's just so exciting to be able to have those short-term goals and to be able to break through them, accomplish them, and just get on to the next to ultimately be able to like get into the storefront and just, for me, define my sense of success.
I feel like you're very successful, but what is your definition of success for Penny Brew?
It's different layers to it. The first being that I ultimately want to be in my storefront east of the river, and for my customers to really come in and feel like they're welcome. They're getting consistently good customer service. The food is good. The drinks are good. That it's just an all-around really enjoyable experience. That for me is going to define my first level of success. And then from there, being able to branch off and do other locations. So I had mentioned to you before, I'm originally from Pittsburgh. And so
Go Steelers.
Yes.
Just kidding. Redskins all day.
Always hate. There's always going to be hate.
Okay, whatever.
So yeah, ultimately I want to have a shop back at home in Pittsburgh. And so that again will be just another layer of success. So it's I mean, it's attainable at this point, but it's just, just trying to make sure, again, that I just hit each of those small short-term goals with the hopes of being able to get to the ultimate.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for
Thank
your
you.
stores to open up. I can't wait for the first one.
Thank you.
I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be comfy, and I probably will never leave because I love coffee shops.
Well, good. We want you to continuously come back.
Good.
You as well.
You're going to have Wi-Fi, right?
Yes. We will have Wi-Fi.
Okay, just making sure. I can't go anywhere without Wi-Fi.
We got you. We got you covered.
I can't do that. All right. Thank you so much for chopping it up with us today. I really enjoyed your company, but I have to have you leave some words of inspiration for us because I need it, other people need it, and I just love to look back and make sure that I always get some inspiration from other business growers.
That's such a good idea.
You're an inspirational person. You're growing your business, you're doing your thing, and you're gorgeous, girl.
Thank
so
you. And
you got some things happening.
Black girl magic.
Yes, all day. All right, let me grab the board and think a second about what you want to write down.
Okay. Thanks, Janelle. This is such a good idea.
I can't wait to fill it all
The
way
whole
up.
thing up.
Yes, it's going to be so fun.
So I wrote, love dwells in the positive.
I like that. I'm all about love and all about positive vibes.
Good.
So that definitely will sit with me.
Awesome.
Rachel, thank you so much for coming to chop it up with me today. You have been a great guest and you left us with some great inspiration.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. So I'm gonna finish up these lemon bars, probably this coffee because I'll probably be up all night now. But thank you again so much. I really, really enjoyed your company.
It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure.
Good. All right. Bye.
Bye.